Westboro today, as a group of correction officers voiced concerns over their federal prison system's needle exchange program. Moses Waldo reports.
While the main entrance to the Westboro behind me is quiet, earlier in the day, corrections officers gathered to voice their objections to a new rule from the Correctional Service of Canada. The agency says its goal is to reduce the rate of HIV and hepatitis C. The Union for Correctional Officers say it wasn't consulted about it at all and that it received no answer to requests to put the issue on hold. The union president for the Prairie region says the federal measure to allow injection needles in prisons is a solution to a problem that doesn't exist.
These are the officers that work the floor of these institutions. They deal with the inmates on a day-to-day basis. They deal with the overdoses that are from smoking and snorting, not from injectables.
The fear is that the new rule will put the correctional officers at risk. Bloomfield says officers he knows are already dealing with tattoo needles and that hollow needles used for injections are putting the men and women working in federal prisons at greater risk.
We've had officers attacked with needles before. We have had people held hostage with needles before. And we have had people injected in this country with needles before. So this is something we have to seriously explore and look at before we go ahead with something as ridiculous as a needle exchange program.
The federal government issued a statement to CTV saying that these methods have been proven to be safe and effective. The prison needle exchange program complements the existing World Health Organization recommended harm reduction measures available to inmates and to reduce transmission of blood-borne infectious diseases while using the same model currently used for EpiPens and diabetic insulin. Bloomfield says the move is something to look into, but using federal prisons as a testing ground is not the way to go, and more consultation will be needed. This past June, the needle exchange program was implemented in a prison in New Brunswick and another in Ontario. The rest of the country will see the program implemented in January. Moses Wildu, CTV News, Saskatoon.